The girl's face was tense as she wrote numbers frantically. Even though the teacher tried to stop her, she kept writing. But before she could finish, the teacher forcefully took away her work. All the students' works were put into a time capsule, and the school decided to bury the time capsule. However, the girl seemed to be still deep in thought. When the teacher turned around to look at her, the girl had disappeared. Until midnight, everyone was still searching for her. At that moment, the teacher opened a warehouse and found the girl with blood all over her hands, and she had written something on the wall with her finger. 50 years later, the time capsule was dug out. All the students received a painting from 50 years ago, but only Cage's son got a string of numbers. He was really disappointed and even got mocked by his classmates. When he got home, the man saw this painting full of numbers. At first, he didn't care about it and casually threw it on the table, even placing a wine glass on it. When he picked up the glass, there were marks left on the paper. Suddenly, the numbers in the middle caught his attention. He picked up a pen and started writing. After several arrangements, he was shocked to find that this string of numbers corresponded to 9/11. The previous few numbers were the date, and the following ones were the number of deaths. Although he was shocked, he continued to arrange the numbers. According to this pattern, each group of numbers corresponded to a major disaster. That meant that the little girl 52 years ago could foresee the future. The man circled the numbers repeatedly, only to find that the time of the last three groups of numbers was for events that hadn't happened yet. He felt terrified, and the wine glass in his hand even slipped and shattered. The man called his friend to study it together, but his friend thought it was just a coincidence. Besides, there were still many numbers on the paper that hadn't been circled. The man got anxious. If it was true, then there would be an accident the next day. He decided to verify it himself. The man sat in front of the TV all day long, but there was no report of any accident. He accidentally fell asleep on the sofa and was woken up by his son's phone call. It was pouring heavily outside, and he needed to pick up his son from school. He hadn't gone far when he got stuck in traffic. By chance, he looked at the screen and suddenly thought of the numbers on the paper. That string of numbers with an unknown meaning happened to correspond to coordinates. The man was really frightened because the upcoming disaster was right beside him. He got out of the car in a hurry and asked about the situation, but the traffic policeman who was talking to him suddenly turned around and ran away.